I'm John Batchelor of JohnBatchelorShow.com with my colleague Simon Constable of the Dow Jones. And Simon and I have been discussing the war on Mumbai all evening. War on Mumbai is a blow to the financial capital of India, but it's also a blow to New York. Simon, from Europe's point of view, India is very close to you in the United Kingdom. How do they hear this back home right now?
Well, I think they hear it in the way that it was intended by the terrorists, which was an attack against democracy. And how it works is like this: is if you attack the financial system and weaken that, then you weaken business. And when you weaken business, you weaken wealth creation. And when you weaken wealth and wealth recedes and the country becomes poorer, you put democracy under threat. A lot of economists see democracy as a luxury good. And I think we've seen that historically, that it's rich countries that get democracy, and then it's the richest people in those countries that first get it, and then it filters down to everybody. And obviously the terrorists in this case are wanting to undo that and sort of reverse it.
Winston Churchill, during the Second World War, taught me this lesson, that when your leaders are inspecting your rubble, you're losing. When their leaders are inspecting their rubble, they're losing. Right now, we're inspecting the rubble at the Taj Hotel, at the Oberoi, all throughout all of Mumbai, the raids by the murder squad that was launched by elements of Pakistan. Does that mean we're losing, Simon? How do you hear this?
Well, it means that certainly a blow has been struck. I think it's very bad in terms of this gives a big boost to recruiting efforts for Al-Qaeda or whoever the terrorists were. Nobody's actually identified it yet specifically.
Call it Al-Qaeda.
Let's call it Al-Qaeda. But I think that's a great recruiting tool for them, and in that sense, we're losing that battle. I tend to think we're going to win. There's more of us, I think, than there are of these horrible people, and I think we will win long term. This may be a lost battle.
Final question, and I'm speaking to you as a European. The United States is ready to support India's response to this provocation. I think the Singh government, if it survives, must respond. Advani of the BJP is ready to take over. Will Europe support an Indian response to Pakistan? And I'm talking about a state response along the line of control or a bombing campaign against the terror camps, the ISI-run LET camps outside of Peshawar, outside of Lahore.
Yes, I think they will, because everyone has rightly thought this is a horrible thing that has happened, atrocious news coming out of Mumbai. But it has to be done correctly, and the way it has to be sold to certainly the British people has to be one where they're given the truth. And I think a lot of people felt they were not given the truth about weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. Now, British people will go to war over anything, but they do like it to be true. And as an example, the Falkland Islands was invaded by Argentina. There's basically nothing on them, and the only thing that was needed to be told to the British people was, it's ours, there are foreigners there who've taken control of it, fine, we'll go take it back. The first Gulf War is about oil. That's certainly the way it was sold to my generation in Britain. Oh, okay, well, we've got to secure the oil, so let's go to war. But that didn't happen last time. We've got to make sure that it's told carefully and right and done in the appropriate way.
Simon Constable of Dow Jones, War on Mumbai, the early days. I'm John Batchelor, JohnBatchelorShow.com. Thank you.